皆さん、こんばんは。私の名前はロクサス1359です。私はレッツプレイヤーです。レッツプレイヤーは何ですか？レッツプレイヤーはビデオゲームを遊びます。4年前に日本語を勉強始めました。でも、私の文法はめちゃくちゃで悪いです。私は日本語を話しません。ごめんなさい。Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix Part 0. Why is this Part 0? Because I'm going to use this part to clarify a few things before I begin the project and everything, because this is going to be kind of a long one. First off, how am I playing this? And do I own an actual copy of this game? Yes, I own this game. I imported this game about 2 months ago off Amazon.com. Another site, well, really Amazon's the only one. If you're looking to import games and you have the ability to play them, I will put a link in the description to another site that is good. But yeah, I am playing this on an American PlayStation 2. Now you might be wondering, how am I doing this? How long has it been? About 6 years ago, I had discovered that there is a way that you can play imported games on your PlayStation 2. What I did was I used Swap Magic. Swap Magic is a program that allows you to bypass the region coding on a PlayStation 2. The model I have is 3.6. The one that is currently out is 3.8. I will put a link in the description to a place where you can buy that. Now, there's a difference. If you have a fat original PlayStation 2 and not the slim model, you will need something else instead of what I use. You will need a slider key, and you will have to take off the front face of your PlayStation 2 disk drive. I will put a link in the description to a video I found helpful for people who have a fat PlayStation 2. For a slim PlayStation 2, you are going to need to do something a bit more risky. You are going to need to open up your PlayStation 2. And what you have to do is you have to replace the cover that you have on the PlayStation 2 with a special flip-top cover. Why? Because in both PlayStation 2s, when you open up the disc tray, it hits a little button that causes the console to reset. The slider key bypasses that by allowing you to manually pull out the tray, and the flip-top cover allows you to just flip open the top, take out the program disc, put in the game, and load up the program. Now that I've gotten all the hardware stuff out of the way, I'm going to talk about the actual game. Kingdom Hearts Final Mix is different from the American copy of Kingdom Hearts. It was released in 2002, later in the year that Kingdom Hearts 1 was released. It basically fixes some of the glitches that were in the game. It also makes the game a bit more difficult. How difficult? Well, there are 3 modes of difficulty now. There is Easy Mode, Standard Mode, and Proud Mode. Easy Mode, you start off with, I believe, the ribbon accessory, which gives you a bunch of boosted stats and everything. So, as it says, it makes it easy. You take less damage from enemies and everything. Standard Mode is, I guess you can consider it the normal mode for Kingdom Hearts, only it's still a bit more difficult. You don't start with the ribbon or anything, you just start as standard. The enemies will do ×2 damage, and at certain points there's certain things that will do ×2 damage. And Proud Mode, enemies will do 4 times the damage. It is extremely difficult. Guess which mode I'm gonna be doing? Yeah, Roxas is suicidal. Something else that I should mention about this is that it added in some new abilities, some new weapons. those will become apparent during the project. Next, this is probably the most important one. You're probably wondering why I'm going to pause this. Some other things I should also say about the project is that I wanted to save this one until I got the HD PVR. When I had gotten the HD PVR, I was okay, I would have been able to do it sooner, except then I found out that an HD PVR detects what type of TV you has and has the screen to that. And rendering how that was for that Nightmare Before Christmas episode, while it was little and it was in 720p, it wouldn't have been good. So, yeah, I should be getting a new TV soon and eventually get an HD PVR, so you'll see a change in quality soon. As for, how with PlayStation 2 games, it seems that when the browser records it, it'll stretch it out. I'll stretch it out for some episodes. It gets to be kind of a pain, but I'll do it. Well, I'll leave that up to you guys, because mainly it makes it look a bit more fuzzy, in my opinion. Like, not too bad, but that's just me and editing, so I probably will. So, now back to another message from me. Yay! This is a public service announcement! And seamlessly cutting in, I wasn't away at all. Oh no. I should say this now. This is probably the most question that's going to be probably asked during the project, I'm not going to lie. Roxas, why is it that I can't understand this? If you can't understand this, it's because, this was a Japanese-only game. Final Mix is like how a Final Fantasy International game is. Final Fantasy International is a game that is released for each of the Final Fantasies. I don't think they did it for 13 or 13-2, but I know that they did it for Final Fantasies. I know they've done it for Final Fantasy 10, 10-2, and 12, because I own Final Fantasy 12 International Zodiac Job Edition. I will do that in the future. Well, if you could see through this scene that you've had to watch twice now, that there is English right there. Final Mix has English voice actors. It is all the cutscenes that had voice dialogue is in English. It is the same for all Final Mixes and international copies of games. Ironically, they are called international and are never going to be released out of Japan. So people out there who are hoping, oh, Final Mix is going to get a release date here in the US. Nope, it's never going to get released. It's been 10 years, so no. Anyway, so because of that, I don't have to translate that. I am going to be translating certain text that is important. I have a place where I found a game script, and I will be reading the game script when necessary. When it comes to items, I will translate them on the side on what it is that we'll need. I will be doing enemy bios. Yes, I know, this is going to be just plain suicide for me. So you guys better appreciate it. But yes, I'm going to be translating a lot of this game for you guys. Now, I know there's probably an English patch out there somewhere. I honestly don't like to do that. I also, while I'm saying this, because I know some people might want to go and pirate this game, I do not condone piracy. I don't support it at all. I recommend, if you want to get this game, get the actual game imported. It only cost me like $40 for a brand new copy of this game, which wasn't a problem at all. So, I recommend getting that. And one of the other things, since I will already be in college when this will be first updated, I will be recording way in bulk, as in I will probably record 10 episodes, I'm hoping, a day. Yeah, this is going to be just great for me. And I'll edit them over time. So this project might get delayed sometimes. It might get updated. Well, no, I'm not going to update fast because I want this to get spread out while I focus on college, which I hope you guys can understand. And now for the big part. This is a 100% run. It hurts me to say that. I don't think you guys want to watch this again. So I'm going to skip that. There is something else I should mention. If you can play along with normal Kingdom Hearts games. There are a few differences. One of them being a glitch that was fixed that I will talk about in the game when we get the ability to do so. But if you do have a copy of Final Mix and you have never played it before, you're going to get a bit confused. In the Final Mix games, and I believe also and in the international games, the controls are a bit reversed. In the English copy of Kingdom Hearts, the game will you select things is with the X button. In the Final Mix games, it is with the circle button. Circle is for select, and X is for back. So, if you've never played an imported game, basically an imported Square Enix game, and, well, Squaresoft in this case, and this is your first time, trust me, you're going to get a bit confused. I'm going to get a bit confused myself, as it has been a while. While I imported this 2 months ago, I have not played it because I've been focusing on my other projects. Which means this. I am blind going into this, Final Mix. I'm not blind going into the game, I'm blind going into the Final Mix. So, yeah. I'm playing on Proud Mode, I'm doing 100%, and I'm blind going in this. The only way I can make this more suicidal is if I'm playing this game over a pit of lava, and every time I get hit, the small rope to the bridge that is holding up me and my TV gets cut a bit more. Bit of a strange little simile there, but that's besides the point. But, yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say. So, with that, guys, I'm not gonna make you watch it 3 times. Anyway, like I was saying, I am going to be doing this project. It is going to be fun. It is going to kill me on the inside. So, join me on Monday when the first episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix debuts. This has been Roxas1359, and I'll see you guys then. Please shoot me now!